Etra-chan saw it. I'm Karin, a second year at junior high school. I'm focusing on the springtime of my life. I'm heading out, Mom. So I have to go to school on Saturdays from the morning.
Wait, Karin, you forgot your lunch again.
Sorry. This is Akane, my mom. My dad left when I was a baby, but my mom didn't want me to feel inconvenienced, so she raised me as a single mother. Although she does nag me a bit.
Jeez, you sure are forgetful. I wonder who you take after.
Well, I'm off to school.
Be safe.
What's up with that lady? Do you need help with something? You're... Is there something on my face? No. Sorry, it's nothing. Is that so? Well, what was up with earlier? It looked like you were looking for something. Yes. Actually, I just moved to this town and I ended up getting lost. That's rough. I can guide you if you'd like. Is that okay? You're wearing a uniform. Aren't you on your way to school? Yeah, but today is Saturday, so there aren't any classes, just clubs. So if I tell them what happened, it's okay if I'm late. Thank you for your help. I want to go here. The streets in this area are pretty confusing, so it's hard to understand. Leave it to me. So in about 10 minutes, I got her to her house. Thank you. I was able to get home safely with your guidance. No, don't mention it. Well, I'm off. Huh? It's Azumi. Did something happen? Sorry, I need to take this. Hello? Azumi? What's up? Huh? Today's club has been canceled? What? Seriously? Okay, thanks. Later. Your club got canceled? Looks like it. Our teacher's kid has a fever. I went through the trouble of waking up early on a Saturday, but... Well, I want to show my thanks, so why don't you come in? I have cake. Huh? Is it okay? Thank you so much. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Yuzuria. Nice to meet you. Yuzuria-san! I'm Karin. Nice to meet you, too. Karin. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. Karin-chan, what a lovely name. Is Earl Grey tea okay? Wow! Did that painting pique your interest? Yes. I was just thinking how beautiful it was. Hearing that makes me happy, since I'm the one who painted it. Really? Yes, I'm a painter. Wow, amazing! I'm actually in the art club, so I have a lot of respect for other artists. Oh, you like art as well? Were you in the art club when you were in school? Yep. I was in the art club in junior high and high school. I even went to an art college and I continued painting. You had a plan and carried it out! That's so cool! I hope I have a life like that. Well, you probably wouldn't want a life like mine. Painters hardly make any money. Ugh, you're saying the same thing as my mom.
No, think of a more stable job.
Your mother is against it as well. Sorry, but me and your mom feel the same way. But even with that said, I don't have a child. My husband and I weren't blessed with one. I see. Where's your husband now? In heaven. No, probably hell. What? He passed away last year's autumn in a traffic accident. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. You didn't know. I didn't think you would go before me. Huh? About a year ago, I became sick. So we talked about living together and taking it easy. But he left this world first. It happened so fast that I was down for a while. It hurt to think of the memories we had in that town, so I moved. I see. You went through a lot. This kinda turned depressing. By the way, Karin. Yes? What is it? Why don't you stop by here again if you'd like? I might end up depressed being stuck in the house painting all day, you know? I'll prepare some snacks and teach you about painting. How does that sound? I would love to! So I unexpectedly got an art teacher. Yuzuria-san is really nice. Not only did she prepare treats for me, but she also listened to my worries. Even when I brought my friends from my art club, she happily gave everyone a lesson. So I got close with Yuzuria-san, and if I was free, I would go to her house. Hey Mom, I'm home! And heading out.
Karin, you're going to your painting teacher again?
Yep. At that time, I didn't tell anyone Yuzuria-san's name, my mom included. It's a secret. That's because she asked me not to. She's well known as a painter, and she doesn't want her name getting around the neighborhood. I'm also having dinner with her.
She's always feeding you. I should go over and thank her.
Then why don't you stop by today? I think she'll be happy.
Really? Maybe I should at least bring some meat and potato stew.
This is her house.
Wow, sure is something. By the way, did you tell her I was coming?
Huh? I forgot.
Jeez, you really are forgetful.
It's okay if you just give her the meat and potato stew.
I guess so.
Karin-chan, welcome. Hello, Yuzuriya-san. I brought my mom with me today.
You! Aren't you? Yuzuriya!
Huh? Akane-san. You two know each other?
What? Are you here to take back Kari now?
No, that's...
Don't lie to me! If that was the case, then why are you having Karin come over so frequently? Let's go, Karin!
Huh? What's gotten into you? Wait! Please hear me out, Akane-san! Yuzuriya-san? Mom, Yuzuriya-san is...
Huh? What's the matter with you?
Yuzuriya-san is sick! Anyways, we need to call an ambulance, quickly! Yuzuriya-san was taken to the hospital. After that, she was hospitalized. From her test results, we found out she had terminal cancer. The doctor said she had about a year to live. On the morning after hospitalization, Mom, you knew Yuzuriya-san?
She didn't tell you anything?
No.
I see. Then she didn't come to take you back.
What do you mean by take me back?
It's a bit of a long story. That okay?
Yeah?
I told you that your father left when you were a baby, right?
Yeah, you said Dad had an affair.
Well, the reason for that was because I couldn't bear a child.
But then how did I get here?
Your father wanted a child. Not an adopted one, but his own flesh and blood. So while he was having an affair, he got his lover pregnant.
So that lover is...
Yep, Yuzuriya. At that time, Yuzuriya didn't sell any of her paintings yet. In the beginning, he was just a fan and they were friends, but at some point it turned into love, and she helped him have a child. One day, he told me honestly, let's break up, my lover and I have a child together. And I hated that man, my husband. Not only did I hate that I was thrown to the side, I hated that I couldn't have a baby like her. She was the only one who became happy. The happiness I wasn't able to grasp, even though I wanted to become a parent. So I wanted to hurt her back. When we had a meeting for compensation, I told her, give me the baby you had with Yuzuriya. That's all.
I see. I was a baby at that time.
Now that I think about it, it wasn't reasonable. It was kidnapping. I also became quite strange. I thought even if the police came, it would be fine. But a week passed, then a month, and the police never came. And Yuzuriya never came to take you back. So I continued to raise you. Even though the late night crying and milk feeding was tough, I still fell in love with you at some point. I'm sorry, Karin. I'm sorry for not being your real mom.
Mom. Me and Mom aren't blood related. My real mom is Yuzuriya-san. What should I do? Huh? Is that a drawing I did in kindergarten? Do you know why I like drawing?
Karin?
It's because you praised me on a drawing I did when I was a child. That made me happy, so I drew more. And you praised me again and again.
I have it up as decoration even now.
Even if we aren't related by blood, I was happy these 14 years you raised me. So I want to continue to live with you. You have been the one that supported me, raised me, and protected me. Not Yuzuriya-san.
Karin!
But spending time at Yuzuriya-san's house was fun too. She cooked for me, taught me how to paint. She even listened to me on things that was hard to talk with you about, like grades and romance. So I like Yuzuriya-san as well.
Makes sense. Whenever you talk about her, it always sounded like you had fun. It's okay, Karin. You can go visit her in the hospital.
Don't you want to come with?
I shouldn't. I don't know how I should face her.
I see. Yuzuriya-san. Karin-chan. Sorry for making you worry. No, it's alright. Hey, Karin-chan. Did you hear anything from your mom? Yeah, she told me that you're my real mom. I see. How come you didn't come to take me back? I suppose it's because I stole something first. Akane-san's husband. I'm sorry, Karin-chan. I went through all the pain of giving birth to you, but I didn't miss you. Maybe because I was with him. When I realized that, being a parent was suddenly scary. So we lived together, not wishing for another child. For him, having a kid was just a way to get back at Akane-san. So he didn't say anything to me about not wanting another child. So in the end, Akane-san is much better suited to be a mother than I am. Did you move to this town because you knew me and my mom lived here? Yes, that's right. When I found out I didn't have much longer to live, I wanted to see my daughter one last time. But I didn't think that we would get so friendly to where you would come visit multiple times. I see. Karin-chan, I probably won't be able to leave this hospital, but you should stop visiting me. Akane-san will surely be worried. What? If I were in her shoes, I would be really upset.
Don't belittle me. I'm not worried at all.
Mom?
I brought meat and potato stew. I still have to thank you for looking after Karin.
Akane-san, I'm sorry. I stole your precious husband away.
Jeez, you home wrecker. But I'm in the same boat. I stole away your precious daughter.
We're both evil women.
Yep, we probably could have become friends.
Could we become friends now? They say enemies yesterday, friends today. But could we be 14-year enemies, friends today?
Oh, that's unexpectedly nice to say. Yeah, let's be friends. Ah, that's right. I have something to tell you.
What is it?
Thanks for letting me be with Karin.
No! Thank you so much for happily raising her. Please continue to look after her.
Of course.
So from then on, we frequently visited Yuzuriya-san and talked a bunch about this and that.
And then...
Sometimes I would spend the night, and Yuzuriya-san would smile at me, looking really happy. My pajamas! Then, whoa, I overslept! Mom, can you get me my lunch?
Yeah. You need to go to bed early and wake up early. You're already in high school, you know.
Sorry. Oh, Yuzuriya-san passed away, but she still lives on in my memories. I'm heading out.
My name is Akamatsu, a 25-year-old working man. I live at home with my mom and my older brother, but I don't really like this house. So I've never invited my girlfriend Yuri over, because I'm home. Oh, where's Tachibana tonight?
Tachibana? He said he's going out for drinks with his colleague and he'll be like...
Drinking, huh? As long as he doesn't get drunk and aggressive again. My older brother, Tachibana, has always been aggressive and destructive, ever since he was a kid. He was always getting in fights with kids in the neighborhood and at school. And we can't even count the number of times Mom would have to go apologize to the school. Even now, I was afraid of my brother.
What are you talking about? He's an adult too now, so he wouldn't do such a thing.
I don't know about that. Even after turning 20, he was arrested for assault. So I don't think he can change that easily.
Akamatsu.
But you know I'm right? You've also suffered so much because of that idiot. After my brother was arrested, my mother and I were outcast from the neighborhood and felt the glares of our neighbors everywhere we went. We thought about moving, but being a single-parent household, we didn't have that kind of money. And even after his release, my brother's still living with us.
I know he's got fire in his blood, but he's still working hard these days. He's doing his best to change, so we can't keep looking at him through the same lens.
Plus?
Even if he's like that, he's always had a soft side to him.
I mean, that might be true, but still, I'm home.
Oh, you're quite early. Weren't you going for drinks tonight?
My colleague got drunk way too fast. I couldn't just leave him there, so I took him to his house. And I came straight home.
Oh, I see. Was your colleague okay?
It's not like he's gonna die. I made sure he got home safe. He also lives with his parents, so I'm sure his family can deal with it from there.
I see. Well, that's good to hear. There's some dinner left over. Do you want some? Akamatsu, do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I'll eat. Oh, Akamatsu, you're home too. Hey. It's true. Even I can tell that my brother has gotten softer than before, but you never know when he'll show his old self again. So that's why I'm still living at home, because I never know when he'll cause my mom stress again. That's right. Tachibana has always been aggressive. So even that day... Damn it!
Akamatsu, do you have any siblings? You know, because I have quite a few sisters, so I was wondering about you.
Oh, well... I've been dating Yuri since our university days. She's kind, bright, and is an amazing cook. She lives alone and invites me over often. But I've never invited her to my house. Not even once. I mean, I guess, yeah, I do have a brother, but...
I see. What's he like?
Yuri grew up in a different prefecture, so she doesn't know about my brother's past, or the rumors around the neighborhood. If I tell her he has a criminal record, it might scare her off. So I'll just play it off somehow. He's normal. He was a little wild back in the day, but he's become perfectly fine now.
I see. Wild, huh?
Yeah, well, that's what he was like. He'd get into fights pretty often.
Like he'd get into a local gang and fight for control over the school grounds?
It wasn't that dramatic like a manga or anything. He would just get into small fights with the kids in the neighborhood and at school.
So does that mean that you got in fights with him too?
No, we never fought. He never raised hands towards his family.
So I guess he was nice to his family then.
I don't know. He wasn't physically aggressive towards us, but he did cause us a lot of trouble. Every time he'd get into a fight, our mom would get called to the school. And some of the guys who lost their fights to him would come bully me instead. And? Did you hear? Akamatsu's brother apparently sent our classmates to the hospital and got arrested. Yeah, I heard. Tachibana, right? I heard he's always been getting into fights and getting arrested. He was a kid until now, so I guess he was forgiven. But now that he's 20, it's assault. I hope he doesn't get released. Honestly, I don't want anything to do with his younger brother either. Oh, nothing. Anyway, thanks to my brother, we've had a lot of hard times.
But now he's changed, right?
Oh yeah, completely.
Now that I've heard about him, it makes me want to meet your brother.
Why?
You always talk about wanting to get married.
Yeah, but...
And that would mean that your brother would become my brother-in-law, right? So I thought it might be good to start building a relationship with him now.
Look, what you're saying isn't wrong. But no, my brother has changed, but it doesn't change the fact that he was a gangster before.
Even if he was a gangster before, I think it'd be fine if he really has turned a new leaf.
People don't change that easily. Even if it seems like he's working hard now, I'm sure his past ways will show up at some point.
I may not know, since I've never met your brother, but I guess that just shows how much you've suffered from him.
Yeah, I guess. Thanks to my brother, my mom and I have gone through hell and back. That's right. My brother caused me to go through some terrible times. So there's no need for me to feel guilty about this.
Akamatsu! If anyone ever bullies you, let me know, and I'll teach them a lesson!
That's right. My brother caused me to go through some terrible times. So there's no need for me to feel guilty about this.
Okay, well, sure.
I'm home. I'm tired. Something's wrong with Yuri, too, for wanting to meet my brother. Akamatsu, you there? What do you want? It's not a big deal, but did something happen with your girlfriend? Huh? Why are you even asking that? Oh, alright. If nothing's happened, then don't worry about it. What was that? That's not my brother's business at all. Did I ever tell him about Yuri in the first place? Hey, Akamatsu, you remember that time? What? When we were kids, we'd go catching bugs a lot, and go fishing too. What does that have to do with anything? It was fun, wasn't it? Huh? I barely even remember it. That was so long ago and... Yeah, I know. I became a criminal. I mean, that's not what I'm saying, but... No, you're right. They say that some scars can become a weird filter and cloud even the happy memories of your past. So it's only natural that you don't remember. I'm sorry for all the trouble that I caused. To you, and to Mom. I'm good for nothing. And I've done a lot of things I can't take back. But I've only ever wanted for you to be happy. That's all I wanted to say. Good night. What was that about? Even I, if I'm being honest. The next day, I think this is everything Mom asked for. Oh look, it's Yuri. Is she talking to someone? Who is it? Huh? Tachibana? Why? I need to find out what they're talking about.
Welcome. I'm sorry, Mr. Tachibana, for calling you so suddenly.
No worries at all. Although I was surprised when we got a call to the house so suddenly.
And what will you be having?
Oh, a coffee.
Have you told Akamatsu about this?
Don't worry. Of course I haven't. I see. So that explains why he came to talk to me yesterday. So, what is it that you wanted to talk to me about?
Actually, I heard about you from Akamatsu yesterday.
Heard about me? He was talking about me?
Yes. But you were a bit wild back then, but now you bounced back. But I still felt like he was hiding something.
Hiding something?
Yes, as if there was something he didn't want me to find out about.
She saw right through me.
I think that I want to marry Akamatsu, so...
So if you feel like your partner is hiding something, it makes you uneasy. Is that right?
That's exactly it. I'm sorry for such an impolite request, but I couldn't help but be bothered by it.
Yuri. I see. Well then, I guess I'll tell you myself. But please, let me just say this.
What is it?
Everything I'm about to talk about is about me and has nothing to do with Akamatsu. If you hear my story and you want to distance yourself from me, I understand. But please, don't hold any of this against him.
Of course I won't hold it against him.
When I was 20, I was arrested. I sent Akamatsu's classmates to the hospital.
To the hospital? Why?
Well, it's because they were bullying him.
I didn't know that. But why is he being bullied?
I think it's because I was so aggressive that they thought they could treat my brother the same way.
That's terrible.
Akamatsu's body had scars in places you couldn't really see. But every day, there were new marks. Even if I asked him, he wouldn't answer me.
I guess he didn't want to worry his older brother.
That may be true. But when I think about it now, I think he was trying to avoid me coming after them.
So then how did you know about those people? He hadn't told you, right?
I guess Tachibana had noticed everything. Right. But one day, behind the street, I saw it. Akamatsu being beaten up by those guys. And then my mind went completely blank. And by the time I came back to myself, it was already too late. They all had major injuries that would put them in the hospital and take months to recover. And I was arrested.
That's what happened.
Even now I think about it. If I hadn't been so violent that day, maybe I could have had a different future. A future where Akamatsu and my mother could live normally and in peace. That's what he's been thinking this whole time. No, that's right, and I knew it. My brother has always been, and yet I'm sorry, Akamatsu, because I was so stupid. No, it's not your fault!
Akamatsu?
The reason why you were arrested, it was my fault. If only I was stronger, that never would have happened. I always looked the other way, but I knew that the reason you were arrested was really because of me. But if I accepted that, then it would also mean accepting that our family was suffering because of me. And that was too hard for me to bear. Akamatsu.
So by blaming your brother, making him seem like he was a bad one, you protected yourself. Right, Akamatsu?
Yeah. I always knew that Tachibana was always thinking of me and protecting me, and that he's truly started his new life. I'm sorry, Tachibana! Akamatsu, don't worry about it. I'm really the one who was wrong. There's nothing for you to be sorry about. But, if only I was strong enough to not be bullied by those guys!
Okay, that's enough!
Eh?
Akamatsu, you can't turn back time. No matter how much you regret it, you can't change the fact that your brother was arrested for assault. But, see? There's a way to change the past.
Change the past?
That incident can become the event that made a crack in your sibling relationship, and time that you can never get back. Or, it can be a memory that deepened the relationship between the two of you. You can make that choice, Akamatsu.
Akamatsu, when we were kids. Huh? You were always protecting me, weren't you? Fighting off all the kids who would bully me. Yeah. I didn't know any other way, so thank you. Huh? You were always protecting me when we were kids, and even that day. Sure, there may have been better ways to do it, but I was saved that day because you came for me. That will never change, and that's all I want to remember. I can just ignore anyone who says otherwise, and I've become stronger too, although I won't go fighting anyone. Akamatsu. Well, that's good. You really have gotten stronger. Thank you. Yeah. But if you're going to thank anyone, thank Yuri, not me. If this hadn't happened, I never would have been able to get here.
I just thought you looked so sad when you were talking about your brother that I wanted to see if there was anything I could do.
Miss Yuri?
Yes.
Please, look after my brother.
Yes, course. And me too. I look forward to seeing you again.
You heard that? Yeah. I'll make you happy. I'll make you happy even if my life depends on it. And that will make me happy too. Yuri, Tachibana. And just like that, the crack between my brother and me was filled. We started talking more at home, and everything felt brighter. Yuri and I got married 1 year later. We asked my brother to give a speech, and I couldn't help but laugh at him reading it through his tears. And then... All right! Thank you so much for helping with the move. No problem. I guess I've always been strong, but you got a nice room. Yeah, we decided that until we can build our own house, we'll support each other here first. That's great. But I gotta say, I'm a little sad. I'm sure Mom is even more sad, so please, support her for me too. I know. Hey, Akamatsu? Was it fun? Yeah.
Akamatsu, the moving soba is ready.
We're ready!
I am Akane. I work at Etra Airport, and I'm a customs newbie. Our job is to check travelers going on international flights and stop people from smuggling money, drugs, or other dangerous substances. To put it bluntly, it's an important job where we are supposed to keep peace and order. However, I'm beat. It's stressful to keep up with that many immigrants, and some people get irritated quickly. It's not like I like doing it.
Excuse me? Is this baggage check? It's a bit embarrassing, but this is my first trip abroad, so I'm not sure.
Yes, you can get your bags checked here. Ooh, a tall hottie is here. Please put your carry-on here.
Okay.
Wow, eye candy. This is definitely a rewarding from God for doing so well. This could be a start of a romance. This bottle! Liquids can only be up to 33 ounces, and anything under 3 ounces must be in individual containers. But looking at it, it's just some juice. And plus, he's good looking, so it's okay.
Hey!
Karin-san and Takusa-san.
I can see your wicked thoughts again, Akane-san. If this was a dangerous item that someone was planning on smuggling or using for acts of terrorism, you understand what would happen, right?
Yeah, I know. I was just...
I don't need to hear any excuses. Don't be flippin' at work!
Sorry.
Sir, this bottle is prohibited.
I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Well, we had a lot of people coming through since this morning. I understand you want to make it fun. You have to brace yourself when that happens.
Okay. I'm no good. Karin-san and Takusa-san are senpais from the same department. They aren't that much older than me, but they are superb and take pride in their job. I lack diligence, so I get scolded like this often, but those two are the honor student type, the complete opposite of me. What do I do? Maybe I'm not cut out for this job.
What are you sulking about? This isn't like you, Akane-san.
But Karin-san...
It's almost time for the next shift. Got another big wave coming.
Eek! It wasn't that serious, but at that time, I was feeling down about my inferiority complex and how busy we were, and lost motivation to do my job. But when I saw those guys, look at them! Amazing! Are they models? Those two guys!
Hello. Could you check our bags, miss?
Yes! Wow, these two guys! They're super hot. Is this real? Their oversized hats are a bit ugly, but their style and looks are good, so I can let that slide.
Ahem.
We already collected your carry-ons, so please go through this gate.
Yes. All right.
After collecting bags, people go through this gate after removing their phone, belt, and other accessories. The metal detector is the last barrier. He sure is tall, looks about 6 feet. And he has a nice straight back. If he didn't have that hat on, he'd be more...
Huh? That's strange.
Sorry. Please let us do a body check just in case.
Sure. Go ahead.
Nice work.
Well then, excuse me.
Go easy on me.
Wow, he sounds great too. What a plus.
I thought she was working a bit eagerly. I see this was her ulterior motive. Jeez.
Well...
Legs, stomach, arms? No reaction? That's strange.
Have you finished?
Cut
us some slack. We've come back home after a long while. I want to hurry and get out of this airport and breathe some of Japan's fresh air.
I understand, but...
Could it be?
What's wrong?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Could you take off that hat?
Huh?
Huh?
Could it be you think we're suspicious?
No, it's all for just in case.
Hey, Karin-san, that's rude.
Hmm?
A handsome guy like that wearing such an ugly hat? There definitely has to be a reason for it. For example, it's a memento.
I can hear you.
Akane-san, even if that's the case, we have to investigate suspicious things. That's the huge responsibility that comes with our job.
Kokusa-san.
You won't let me get away until I take off this hat, huh? Sure, I don't mind, since there's nothing strange under here.
Sorry.
We appreciate your cooperation.
Nurahion?
So?
So?
There's nothing suspicious, right?
Uh,
Can we go now?
Absolutely not.
Huh?
don't us. You definitely have something else hidden under there.
Where did you get the confidence to think that you would get through with that on your head?
My looks?
You're pissing me off!
Anyway, let us check that weird head of yours again.
My head? What?
You're still playing dumb? Akane-san, use a metal detector on his head.
Sorry. Looks like today isn't a good day.
Hold it.
Let me go!
Akane-san, scan his head. Akane-san!
Why? Give back the butterflies I fell over you!
Stop!
This is what was hidden under his wig were gold bars stuffed inside. Basically, he was smuggling gold. His trick to hide the gold was dumb, but this is a huge criminal offense. They brought it in from overseas, planning to evade taxes and resell it in Japan. This way they can make a profit.
Come on, let's go to another room and have a chat.
And then... What? In order to smuggle in a lot, he shaved the top of his head. Now he's a kappa?
Look, he's the same. So shiny.
Trap! Let me go!
This is Tokusa. We confirmed the identity of 2 men smuggling. Send the police this way, please.
Akane-san?
Damn it. There's a bald spot, isn't there? That's why we got caught. Huh? What are you talking about? You were excited about this plan too? You were the one shaking in your boots making us look suspicious. If you were calm like me, this wouldn't have happened. Hey, cool it, you two. You need to watch where you're going. Ah! Ow! Oh! See?
How pitiful. To do all that for some money.
How unattractive. I took a video.
And so, the handsome men's bold and wacky smuggling plan was foiled, and the once longing stares turned to cold ones as they walked through the airport. Several days later. Wow, yikes! Karin-san, did you see this? It's those 2 guys from the other day. It looks like someone recorded them and uploaded it online. It's spreading like wildfire.
Yikes. These are scary times. Even if they are criminals, I feel a bit of pity for them. But not really.
Yep, it's a fitting punishment.
Oh, but you love handsome men. Do you have a change of heart?
I'm glad you asked. I was shocked from this. They toyed with a maiden's heart.
I don't remember them doing that though.
But on top of that, don't you think it's a waste? Those faces have more value than gold, but they ruined it all for the sake of committing a crime.
That part?
So I've decided, from now on, I'm gonna thoroughly stop smuggling and show the world that it's impossible to do. That way, there will be one less unfortunate hottie to suffer such a sad fate.
Oh,
My mission to save all the hotties in the world.
I see. Only for good-looking people, as expected. Well, whatever the motive, it doesn't matter, as long as you've got your drive back.
Yep, I'll be strict with my checks. I won't hold back.
Let's go, Akane-san.
Okay. In order to protect world peace and order, and hot guys, we will work another day.
I'm Kuroki. Just an ordinary office worker.
Finally, the weekend. I can't wait to watch all the anime I've been saving on my recorder.
Kuroki! Hey, man.
This is Tachibana. He's a colleague of mine. He's pushy and selfish. I'm not his biggest fan.
Hey, can I ask you to do a favor for me?
What?
I'm going on a trip this weekend. Can you take care of Maron for me again? You like animals, right?
Maron is Tachibana's pet hamster. He doesn't look like it, but he has a thing for small animals. He adores Maron and treats her like a princess. However, he likes going on trips,
and he asks me to take care of her while he's away. Sure. Thank you! To be honest, I don't like this guy. It's not that I want to help him, but I do like animals. Plus, what would happen to Maron if nobody takes care of her? I owe you one. Akane keeps bugging me to take her on a trip. We're newlyweds, but she's never done the housework. All she wants to do is spend money. I'll be by later to drop Maron off. Hey, thanks again for taking her in. Uh-huh.
Kuroki, we really appreciate this. I think Maro knows that you're a good person, you know? I have a feeling she likes you better than me.
Really? We'll see you soon. I should feed Maron. I bought chestnuts on my way home. They're her favorite. I should leave the cover on until later since hamsters are nocturnal. I just gotta make sure she doesn't get out. I'll leave her food by the door for now. Hey Maron, here's your food. I'm going to leave it by the door, okay? Maron? Are you sleeping? Wait, she's not dead, is she? Hey, are you okay? What the heck? What? Hey, Kuroki! What happened to Maron?
Why did you call us over?
Well, look. What? What the heck? Is this a stuffed animal? Yeah.
So where is Maron then, Kuroki?
I have no idea. Did you leave her cage open or something? No, I didn't. I kept the cover on after you left. There was no way for her to get out. I even checked the lock you put on the cage so she wouldn't open it. I looked around for her, but I couldn't find her. We need to search our house.
Huh? What about the trip?
We'll leave tomorrow. How can you talk about the trip when Maron is gone? We need to find her.
Oh, okay.
Kuroki, can you help us look for her? Yeah, of course. Maron, come out! I never thought I would spend the weekend looking for a hamster, but I'm worried about her. We need to find her.
Oh, it's Yazuria.
Aren't you gonna get it?
It's okay. I'm more worried about Maron. It's probably nothing. I'll call her back later.
Huh? What's this? Oh, we bought that for Maron to play in. We were gonna make a hamster play area. Hamsters tend to run out of the ones they sell at the store. I see. Wouldn't she bite through the sponge? Shut up! Stop fooling around! Keep looking! Jeez, what a jerk! Huh. She wouldn't have gone outside, right? Oh wait, it won't open. Oh, you gotta get the lock at the top. You put a lock on the screen door? The stray cats around here keep opening it. We put it on to protect Maron.
It was my idea.
You guys have stray cats roaming around? Yeah, I think somebody is feeding them. But what if they rip the screen door open? You should put the prickly cat repellent sheets in the yard.
Hey, stay out of our business.
Don't upset her. It'll cause too much trouble. Meh. Where could she be? Huh? These are all things you need when you have a cat. But they don't own a cat. What's going on? Wait. Maybe they're planning on buying one, but they have a hamster. Why would they? Wait, could they be? She's nowhere.
How could she disappear just like that?
Kuroki, are you sure you didn't open the cage after we brought her to you? I swear I didn't!
Then where the hell is she?
I don't know!
Something fishy going on.
This was planned. They're trying to blame it on me! I'm going to be held responsible for losing the hamster, and they're gonna try to take money from me!
I swear it's all your fault. How could you replace her with a stuffed animal?
I'm sure of it. That's why I don't like people like them. They don't care about lives. They do whatever they want. Kuroki, you can go home now. We'll look for her.
Huh?
Kuroki would never replace Maron with a stuffed animal. I trusted him with Maron for a reason. Akane, how dare you treat Kuroki like some kind of criminal after all he's done for us? We're not going on the trip anymore. We need to find Maron. Huh?
What? Wait a second. We're gonna keep looking? It's a freaking hamster.
What? Aren't you worried about Maron at all?
I'm worried about her. I'm not some kind of Cruella, you know?
Jeez, calm down. Anyways, Maron could...
You jerk! Do you know how much love I put into Maru until now? You are such a selfish moron, Tachibana!
Whoa! Ah! Ugh! Hey! Jeez. Huh?
No! Wait, that's our passbook.
Akane! Ah! How could you have spent so much money? You used 500,000 yen? On what?
Here.
What did you buy?
Well,
Akane,
huh?
is this what you bought? What the hell is this?
Wait! No, I have an explanation for all this. Oh, Yasuria! Yasuria recently bought a cat, and I thought I would get her a present.
Worth 500,000 yen?
Well, she's a good friend.
Whatever. Give me your phone.
Hey!
Oh? Hello, Akane? Seriously, I can't keep doing this. You can't just ignore my phone calls like that. Come get your cat, now!
Hello?
Oh, Tachibana?
What's going on?
Huh? What do you mean? Akane told me she bought a cat because you gave her permission. But she needed to get rid of the hamster since they wouldn't be able to live together. Akane told me she would come by to pick up the cat as soon as you got rid of the hamster. But she stopped answering my phone calls. Wait, did you not know about this, Tachibana? Hello?
Hiroki! This is all your fault!
Why me? That's enough, Akane!
Ouch!
After that, Tachibana made Akane tell us everything she had done. It goes like this. She had put the stuffed animal inside Maron's cage right before bringing it to me to make it seem like I had lost Maron. She also fed the stray cats, so Tachibana would allow her to put the lock on the screen door for when the cat moved in. As for Maron, Akane let her run away in the yard. I'm searching the yard. There are too many cats out there. I'll help you.
Hey, hold on! There was nothing else I could do.
What kind of nonsense are you spewing out now?
Well, I really wanted a cat. I asked you so many times, Tachibana, but you kept shutting me down. You said we couldn't have a cat because of your stupid hamster. Come on, cats are cuter than hamsters. Rodents are just gross. I'm sure you'll forget about the hamster once you see the cat. It's purebred. Wait till you see how precious she is.
Shut up! I'm divorcing you, Akane!
What?
I don't appreciate you spending so much money! And how can you risk my precious hamster's life? Get out of my house!
What the? You're picking that damn hamster over me? This is so insulting. Fine, I promise I'll make you regret this decision. Huh? Yeah!
Shut up, will you?
She's there! Maron! How did she come back in from the yard?
Maron! You poor thing! Did you come back in from one of the vents?
Gross. I hate rodents.
No wonder Maron didn't like Akane at all. As for the end of the story, Tachibana and Akane got divorced. Unfortunately, the lawyer Tachibana hired was incompetent. He was forced to pay money he wouldn't have had to if he had hired a better lawyer. It's fine, as long as she doesn't come back. I hate that wretched wench. But he's okay with it. Anyways, Kuroki. Huh? I'm sorry for everything. I won't be going on trips anymore. You won't have to look after Maron. Well... Akane told me this whole situation was caused because of my selfishness. I agree with her. Plus, the kitten deserves a better owner than that horrible witch. I'll make sure to find a nice family for her. Tachibana, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Huh? The kitten. Let me take her. What? Are you serious? Yeah, I like animals. All I ask in return is to let me see Maron from time to time. Kuroki! Of course, man! You're so awesome! After that, Tachibana bought all sorts of cat necessities to start my life with a kitten. He's a better guy than he looks. Never judge a book by its cover. He's a great guy, and I'm glad he's my friend. I can't believe she threw you out and left you to die. But look how happy you are now. You did it, Maron. As for Akane...
Mommy, please, please! I used up all the money. It's find me some? We live together. I deserve it. I found a kitty I want.
Akane, get out of here. You should learn to live on your own.
Please.
I don't know what happened to Akane after that. I hope she stays away from all animals, so none of them can get hurt again.
I'm Sasuji. I've been assigned a teacher at this high school.
Morning, Sasuji-sensei.
Good morning, Karin-sensei. Right now, I'm a teacher's assistant for Karin-sensei. She always helps me out. But I had one worry, and that was...
Huh? You don't know how to get close to your student?
Yeah, I don't know the best way to connect with them, so I've held back. What should I do? You're pretty popular amongst the students, so I thought you would have a tip on how to break the ice.
Let's see. Well, you haven't been a teacher for that long, so you can't help if you don't know. That's how I was when I started.
I see. I want to get along with the kids in the class, but if I don't do too well with getting along with kids that age, it seems like I'll end up putting more distance between us.
Yeah, high schoolers are at a delicate age. If you're too curt with them, you'll never get close to them. I got it! You said reading was your hobby, right? Why don't you give recommendations on books in between classes? The kids will pick up a book they think is interesting. And it's useful for relaxing the atmosphere in the classroom.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I'll give it a try.
Good luck!
And then, the next day. And with that, the Bears of Mount Namitoko is finished. There will be a quiz on this work next time, so please study. If there's anything you don't understand, please come and ask me. Oh, I finished 10 minutes faster than expected. What should I do? I guess I'll have them do their workbook. No. Now that I think of it, here's my chance. By the way, do you guys read any books outside of class? Yikes, maybe I was too quick to fraternize. Usually they don't get asked this, so they might feel like they're being interrogated. I have to fix this somehow. Actually, reading is a hobby of mine, so I was interested in what kind of books everyone was reading. We finished the lesson early, so I thought we would talk about books for a bit.
Jeez, that's what you meant? I totally thought you were angry and freaked out, right, Kuroki? Don't put me in the same boat as you, Akamatsu. You're the only one who isn't paying attention in class. You idiot! I'm trying to listen! I just keep losing to sleep. That means you aren't listening.
Well, so, how about it? Do you guys read books?
I read quite a lot. You're definitely a bookworm. I just read manga. Kuroki, that's nothing special.
Oh, then do you read a lot of books, Akamatsu-kun?
What? Yeah. I read a bit. Don't lie. You don't even read manga. You just watch videos on your phone. What's wrong with that? You didn't deny it.
That's true. In this day and age, you can watch all kinds of videos as long as you have a phone or computer. But you shouldn't toss books away. They're only words, so at first glance it may seem boring. But if you take those words and expressions and change them into scenes in your mind, you can work with the author to create a piece of art. It's really fun.
But only smart people like you and Katsura can do stuff like that, right?
Sure, in the beginning it may be difficult. If you read a bunch of books, it'll come to you naturally. But first, you need to find a fun book you can focus on.
A fun book? By the way, Tsutsuji-sensei, what do you recommend?
Some recommendations? There's no way I can recommend the weird books I read. Oh yeah! I'll recommend some books I was into in high school. Maybe Atsuko Yonono's Number 9 or The Conte. Both stories are about kids around your age that despite being hurt, they grow and support each other. Sometimes it's serious, other times it's comical. And I can't help but be touched by the anguish they go through.
Wow.
Well, I have other fun books that I read in my teens besides Atsuko Yonono. If I lump all of those together, they would be classified as young adult novels.
Adult?
Looks like Akamatsu-kun is interested. Yes, that's right, young adult novels. If you look it up on your phone, some famous works from that genre should pop up. I think you should read a few books when you can.
Yeah.
Bookstores and libraries have a young adult corner. Taking a look might be fun. Here goes the bell. Well, that's all for today. Everyone pick up a young adult novel if you can. Then...
Gym was tiring. That's because of the marathon training. Look, Akane-chan. Other classes are still going on. We have to get back to our classroom quietly.
You're right. Since Sasuji-chan is there, it must be modern Japanese. I wonder what she's teaching them.
Adult?
Huh? Adult? Like, as in that adult? What are they talking about?
I can only hear bits and pieces. Did you say please read some adult something something?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, but...
Amazing! Sasuji-chan is giving out adult magazine recommendation with such a gentle face!
Huh? Is that what she's doing after all?
This is big news. Let's go tell Yuzuriya.
I don't think we should talk about it.
It's fine. I'll just tell our friends.
The next day. What in the world? I feel like everyone's eyes are on me. Sasuji-sensei, you have a minute?
Yes. What is it, Karin-sensei?
Well, there's a strange rumor going around amongst the students.
Rumor?
Yeah. They were saying that you recommended adult magazines in class.
What? I don't remember doing that at all.
I see. But this is troublesome. Kids in different classes are spreading the rumor. It's only a matter of time before it spreads through the whole school.
What do I do?
Excuse us.
Excuse us? Is Karin-sensei in?
We're here to turn the class homework.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about this later.
What? But I didn't say anything like that. Excuse me, is Sasuji-sensei here?
Huh?
Yes, I'm Sasuji. Oh, so it's you. I'm Azumi, the head of the PTA. I came here to have a chat with you. Do you have time now?
Yes. The head of the PTA? Why is she here? Could it be?
Ahem. Sasuji-sensei. Is it true that you recommended adult magazines to the students during class?
I knew it!
This has already spread to the parents. Just what in the world were you planning? For someone who's supposed to look after the wholesome growth of the students, how dare you recommend such a shameless buck? You're supposed to conduct proper guidance.
But I don't remember doing that at all. I think it's just a simple rumor. That's right. She said so herself.
Huh? A rumor? Is that so? However, that must be a reason why the rumor is being spread. Sasuji-sensei, are you hiding something?
I'm not hiding anything.
Huh? But we heard you. Sasuji-sensei recommended adult something in class.
Huh?
Hey, Akane-chan!
Huh? Oh, yikes. Sasuji-sensei. So this is what the students are saying? Could it be you were lying to me?
No, I swear to God I didn't. Akane-san, just what are you talking about? When did you hear that?
Huh? On the way back to classroom PE, I heard Akamatsu's voice.
Adult?
And that's what he shouted. Akamatsu?
Huh?
Hey, it's Akamatsu. It's Tsuchichi-sensei. Huh? Mom? Why are you here?
Mom?
Akamatsu, explain something to me right now.
What? Azumi-san is your mom?
Yeah. What do you want, Mom?
Hey, Akamatsu. You shouted adult in class yesterday, didn't you?
Akane-san asked him.
Huh? Yeah. I guess I did.
What? Why did you yell that in class?
Now Azumi-san is asking.
Why? Well, Tsuchichi-sensei recommended for us to read young adult novels.
Young adult?
This is the only chance I'll have to defend myself! Objection! That's right! What I recommended was young adult novels, not adult magazines! Young adult novels are books aimed at early to late teens. In the past, they used to be called juvenile books. In Japan, light and young adult novels are grouped together a lot, so you can find light novels in the young adult corner at libraries as well.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's what you were talking about? You should have said all of that yesterday, Sensei. I could have skipped out on embarrassing myself at the library if I knew that.
Embarrassment?
I went to the library asking if they had an adult magazine corner. Isn't that Akamatsu? Then after about an hour, the librarian asked if I was looking for young adult novels instead of adult magazines. I'm really grateful for the librarian.
I clearly said young adult novel in class, but okay.
Did you? The adult part was the only thing that stuck. I went searching for treasure but came back empty-handed.
Akamatsu, you asked the librarian about adult magazines for nearly an hour? Or you don't know who could be listening?
Well, maybe, but we were talking quietly.
No excuses!
Ah!
I'm sorry for causing such a ruckus.
Ow, 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 ow!
I'll explain everything to the PTA.
Okay.
Well, now me and my son need to have a little chat, so excuse us.
Well, looks like the truth will get told to the parents this way. All that's left is the students.
Yeah.
By the way, Akane-san, you said you heard Akamatsu-kun's voice coming from the classroom. Could it be the one who spread the rumor was...
I have plans for a stomachache about now. Excuse us.
Oh! They ran.
Well, they had no ill will, so first we need to think of a way to get the truth told to the students. Let's see. Gathering the students is overdoing it.
What if you use the school bulletin? You can do a short intro on young adult novels, recommendations included. If you put up an article of some sorts, the students will figure out where the rumor came from. It's a good idea if I say so myself.
I see. So I wrote an article about young adult novels in this month's bulletin. The recommendations I published were popular with the students as well. Since then, there has been a book recommendation corner from the teachers held in the library every now and again. And then...
Tsutsuchi-sensei!
Katsura-kun.
The books from the bulletin were interesting. I'm gonna give them a read.
Really?
The books you recommended rarely miss. For the first time, I thought a book other than manga was interesting.
Thanks to the bulletin, more students started talking with me. Maybe that rumor was helpful after all. Now the kids know my face and avidly start up conversation.
Tsutsuchi-sensei, I've started reading books too.
That's good! I'm happy that you're able to start reading novels. Your grade has gone up in modern Japanese as well.
That's the effect of reading. And well, if I don't get my grades up, my mom will tear me a new one.
Azumi-san cleared my name at her PTA meeting, and thanks to that, we were able to end this without a big fuss. Well, the one who took most of the blow was Akamatsu-kun, but his grades went up, so it's not a bad thing, right?
Susuji-sensei.
Yuri-chan, Akane-chan, what's the matter?
We are big fans of your book recommendation corner, so we made some sweets at home for you.
Some sweets?
Yeah, just some sweets. It's not like it's an apology for spreading a rumor or anything. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
No problem. Well, sorry.
What's up with them?
Through all this, I was able to break the ice with the students, so I'm not really mad, but whatever.
Okay, I got some sweets, so let's have a great class today as well.
You're really pumped up, Sensei. I'm Hiragi. This is a story from when I was in the 5th grade. At that time, I was going to a shogi class managed by the city, and I played against kids my age and 1 grade higher a lot. However... Come on, Akamatsu-kun! Hurry up and make a move!
Hey, shut up!
20 minutes later...
I lost.
Akamatsu-kun, your defense was weak. All you did was attack, so your defense couldn't hold up.
You're so annoying!
My. At that time, I had a lot of wins. And to be honest, I was the best in the class. Thinking back on this even now, I was really prideful about that.
Hiraki-kun,
Yuri-chan!
don't you think you should say things a bit nicer?
Huh? Why? I was just giving him some advice.
What?
I tell him the same thing every time, but there's no improvement. He's the one in the wrong. I have to tell it like it is. I was arrogant. I had more confidence in myself than most people. During break time at school, I would read books about shogi, and when I got home, I would play against my grandpa. I spared no effort to get stronger. That's why I was arrogant with not only kids in my grade, but with my senpais a grade above me as well. Senpai, did you actually practice? You don't have enough formations learned. You need to practice more. The losers haven't worked hard enough. I practiced more, so others are inferior to me. I made fun of everyone with these words in my mind. If losing is that frustrating, everyone should just study like me. Then one day, something happened. The city elementary school competition?
Yes. It's a competition to decide who's the best shogi player in Etra City.
Wow, sounds fun.
Whoa, I feel kind of nervous. What are you scared for, dummy? An elementary school competition, huh? You know this basically means I've already won, right? I've already beaten high schoolers. There's no way I'd lose to kids my age. But you guys are weak, so you'll probably lose the first match. You have to work harder.
What?
I feel sick. Let's go. What the? I just told the truth.
Hiraki-kun, even if you're confident, you can't speak ill of other people. Everyone will start to not like you.
I wasn't trying to say anything bad in the first place. Then the day of the tournament arrived.
You got this, Tachibana-kun. Make it to the finals for us.
Hooray! Hooray! Tachibana!
Everyone sure is passionate with their cheering, but if Tachibana-kun loses, next up is me.
Do your best.
Let's go, Tachibana!
I lost.
The winner of this match is Katsura-kun. Nice work, Katsura. Next is the finals.
Amazing! Good luck!
He lost. That guy's pretty strong. So my classmates quickly lost in the first rounds, and even Tachibana-kun, who stuck it out in the end, lost in the quarterfinals. So I ended up going against that guy in the finals. Alright, I'll definitely win for Tachibana-kun. Tachibana-kun? I'll get revenge for you, rest assured. It's fine, I have everyone backing me. Everyone will be cheering me on. However, huh?
Hey, you! Make sure you beat him, okay?
You beat me, so he should be no problem.
Yeah, put that arrogant jerk in his place.
Everyone? My classmates weren't rooting for me. They were rooting for our opponent.
It's okay, Hideki-kun. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yuri-chan, you don't have to cheer him on.
Yeah! You should be cheering on this guy! Hey, please be quiet. All right, let the match begin.
At that time, I was wrapped up in so many emotions, I couldn't focus on the game. I finally realized how much I was hated. Up until that point, I didn't think I was, so I got really embarrassed.
Hurry up and lose! Yeah, come on! You two, please be quiet.
How embarrassing. I surely thought that everyone would be cheering for me like they did with Tachibana-kun. This is all because I made fun of everyone. What do I do? I can't focus at all.
Hideki-kun, stay calm. You got this. Since you always study a lot during break time.
Huh? During break time?
Yep, we're in the same class. Even during break time, he's reading books on shogi. And you practice with your grandpa at home too, right? So don't worry. You got this.
Okay. So then, I lost.
Yes! You won!
Katsura, you're amazing! I lost in the semifinals, and it wasn't because everyone wasn't rooting for me, it was because I simply wasn't strong enough. Losing is so frustrating, even though
Hey, Hiragi?
Huh?
Good job back there.
Tachibana-kun? I'm sorry, I had a bad attitude towards you guys. Well,
We took it too far as well.
Sorry.
Our bad.
you guys,
Hideki-kun,
Yuri-chan?
that was close. Let's all win next year.
Yeah, thanks, Yuri-chan! 1 year later, we entered the tournament again, this time without Tachibana-kun, since he started junior high school. However, Katsura-kun was strong as expected, and even though we were close to the finals, we lost again.
But you placed second in the whole city. That's amazing. Yeah.
From that point, I fixed my arrogant attitude. I realized how much everyone disliked me, and I realized that there will always be people better than you. Thanks to that, I was able to become friends and play shogi with everyone. Now I'm a high schooler, and shogi is just a hobby. I don't plan on becoming a pro, but...
Next Sunday, do you want to go to Akamatsu's house to play shogi? Akane-chan and the others are going too.
I'm down. If Yuri-chan didn't cheer for me at that time, I definitely would have quit shogi. I really reflected on how I used to act. I'm still grateful to Yuri-chan for helping me see the error of my ways.